Crawford Lake has an important story to tell about the past and our future. While many in Halton region may know the conservation area as a place to stroll the boardwalk or learn about Indigenous culture in the longhouses, the lake has been the focus of scientific study over several years. Those learnings and what they have to teach us about climate change were part of Earth Week events in Halton Hills.
As evidence of the planet being different, this is land use in 1700. If we go to the year 2000, which is the year that Kurtzen wrote this paper about his concept of the Anthropocene, you see that there are many, many places where there are dense settlements and villages, and far fewer places where we have semi-natural conditions.
And that, says a professor of earth sciences, is because of the Industrial Revolution and a great acceleration of human industry in the 20th century, particularly post-World War II. Francine McCarthy is certain we've crossed a boundary and there's no going back.
Since the mid-20th century, the number of humans with the lifestyles we lead, with the, the industry and so on, that we have altered the way the planet behaves, reacts. It's one of those things that you have no idea of the impact of your decisions, and that it can have an impact on the entire planet.
That impact can be seen through research at Crawford Lake. Scientists have been using an aluminum wedge called a freeze core to obtain samples from the lake bed. Filling it with a combination of dry ice and ethanol allows the sediment to freeze while maintaining individual layers. Those layers are then studied to understand the atmospheric story they tell, according to McCarthy. It's a story intriguing and detailed enough for Crawford Lake to become known as the place where a new epoch is identifiable, the Anthropocene, the point in time when humans are having the most significant impact on our environment. Some who attended the presentation left feeling doubtful about the ability to alter the repercussions of our own activities on the planet.
I know there are differing opinions on how drastic things have become on the planet, but the way she views it and her evidence and stuff, certainly no, I would say.
She said the main problem seems to be so much carbon dioxide in the air, so we maybe have to try harder to get rid of it. I gather it's expensive to do that kind of a project, but we need to do it, so we have to.
McCarthy noted that there are more than 8 billion people in the world contributing to the issue, and it's built up for well over 75 years. So we can't just turn it around after entrenching our carbon footprint for so long.
It is not reasonable to think that we can reverse what has been happening, since the Industrial Revolution for 300 years-ish, and particularly since that, mid-20th century. And the reason that it's not sensible, not feasible, is that those greenhouse gases are up there. They're already up there. We can't suck them back out of the atmosphere.
In spite of what sounds like a dire prediction for the future, McCarthy sees some reason for hope.
The hope that we can have is anyone who has children and grandchildren hopes that they have a livable world. That livable world is not the world of the 20th century. It's not even the world of the first 25 years of this century. It's not going to look the same.
She believes it's also important to give young people the resources to cope with the new world that lay ahead of us. Jason Trout for Halton News in Georgetown.